When I'm not helping the patients out who need help that are elderly, I tend to garden, and I use a lot of that stuff to also make a lot of the food I eat. And I just wanted to share really quick, I'm at the UPS right now. I'm going to be returning a couple of these pH soil testers. One of them tests the light, the soil, the moisture. It's not that they're not any good, I just didn't feel like they were giving a good enough accurate reading. This one was hard to just read in general. The older you get, the more you need those reading glasses. And then this guy was all right, but just something about it I wasn't feeling. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on everything. If anybody has any suggestions that's used any good products of this, I'd like to know. All right, all is done. I'm on my way to Janice's, but before that, I'm gonna be going to the gym for about 40 minutes. I feel it's the only time I'll be able to get it in today. Anytime you guys can get a workout in, it's gonna be very beneficial for your health. Just made it to Janet's. I'm going to see how all this goes. I would invite all in, but don't quite think that's appropriate at this time. Perhaps when I get to know her more, maybe it'll be cool. But she seems to be about 400 pounds and cannot walk. I'm not quite sure why. I haven't really talked to her too much. So I'll be letting you know more about her and how I can perhaps help her. Well, my first day with Janice is over. It went pretty well. She's fairly independent. She's just heavy set. I found out she's 85 years old. So age and being heavy, she's pushing 400, along with other little ailments you get when you get older. She surprised me in quite a few things she's able to do, which makes my job a little bit easier. And just helped her out with stuff around the house she needed. She had some pretty cool cats, and she showed me a lot of her artwork, which was really cool. Maybe I could share that at some time. She's been an artist for about 40, 50 years, so that much time doing something, you get pretty good. Medicine. Day one went well overall. Got a lot done, lots to do. Just wanted to challenge myself more on making content so that I can spread the word of health, something that I've been living for the past, well, since I was 12. So it's been a while, about 30 years. And as I go, feel free to share anything on your health journey. Day 2, helping out Janice. Just got out of the gym. Good thing about healthy people is that they encourage others and are a good influence on others. I've got my stepmother going to the gym a couple days a week now, so that's good. I also picked up a banana and a payday since I didn't have my food ready as usual. When I go to work somewhere, I make sure that I have my own food so that, one, I save money, and so that I can eat healthier things. People spend way more money on food when they're out and about with a lot less health. Just made it to Winco. We're gonna get her some stuff and me some stuff as well. So she's got a slew of junk food on here I'm not going to get. One, because I'm not sure if she has enough money on her card, and two, I'm a caretaker, not a enabler. So we're going to start her with that. Just got some carrots that are going to go into the salad. Re-record after obnoxious fucking dogs. Time to cut them up and put them in the salad. Not only are my scraps good for the garden and compost, but the dog also likes the nutrients. Health for all. Two different types of carrots. You can tell by this yellow in the middle there. Only if you make the face. Where do you keep going with it? All cut up, ready to add stuff in. Instead of using cut up chunky beet, I like to shred it. Makes it taste real tasty. It has much less of an earthy flavor that even the dog enjoys. Good, Prancer. Moss? Okay. Compost right outside the window. Quite convenient. Nothing like a good kook. Not from the garden, but guess who else is a kook? He's cuckoo for kooks. Someone's a little extra ambitious. He's only about 7 months old. It's good to train him young. Kind of like your kids. You train them when they're young to eat healthy, and they just have that habit as they grow up. If you train them to be hostess eaters, Twinkie eaters, and ho-ho eaters, it doesn't look good for them 10, 20, 40 years from now. Janice had asked me what kind of dressing I like. I had made her a salad, and she was using something I forget. I think it was Italian. And I told her I usually do olive oil, make my own. Not my own olive oil, but my own dressing. Using olive oil, apple cider vinegar, balsamic vinegar, the Zoe Greek yogurt, and raisins. Usually I use sunflower seeds, but right now I'm going to be using a little bit of almond. I'm just going to eat those a little bit on the side. But she thought it was pretty cool. You make your own. It's super healthier, and I like it a lot. Alright, that's everything in there. I'm going to stir it all up, and it'll just look like salad with dressing on it. And let me know if there's anything that you guys use both in a homemade dressing and or in your salad in general. Prancer looks like he might not mind whatever is in that thing. Although I do know dogs aren't supposed to eat raisins. I think I heard one of you to remind me to add a little bit of lemon to it. Thanks for that. So that salad was really good. I have been making some for Janice of late, and it's kind of hard to help somebody get better and or even make your job easier or whatever when the people that are also caretaking for somebody basically enable her to eat whatever she wants. They use the EBT card, which is a food stamp, to buy candy and junk food for her. So it's food stamps, it's not candy stamps. A lot of the people that are on these EBT cards, they could be eating some of the healthiest foods at the store, but they choose a lot of the junk, which only perpetuates their problems both in health, mentality, and ever getting out of their impoverished ways to where they're always taking from the system and not giving much back to the system, including their own lives and their own families. And it's quite sad to watch. It's hard to be a part of, but it's a calling of mine to help people where I can. And I'm just going to keep going with this for now as I get away from what I've been doing. I was helping my father for about 4 years, and I'm starting to just go back to work and also developing my own business. And in the meantime, not only do I need money, but I also want to contribute in a way to benefit people instead of maybe working somewhere that's just going to harm them. There's a lot of places we can work that can do that. And since maybe I don't have a degree to be a nurse or some other way, I'm just going to find another means for now. I've saved a decent amount of money over the years to where I'm not struggling a whole bunch and I live within my means. So other than that, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to share my journey with you guys. And as things go, we can just give me some tips anything that you would advise of anything I talk about, anything you've gone through yourself. Maybe you've seen people that enable people to be unhealthy. And I wish everybody luck on their own health journey.